Oh, well, I don't understand. If can be, then why not? Can't it should be then?
Yes, sir.
It should be then if
Sir, can you please?
right, and if it happens,
Again?
then it should be like that then.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So that where do we go from here if that but
So, are you really interested to lower down your insurance, sir?
we have a house
I can help you about that.
we have a house
Yes, sir.
it's on we have a house
But do you have any mortgage? But do you have any mortgage, sir?
well we have a bank that we give them money every month and then they say we can live here and it's on a hill with a garage.
Oh, so
It's on a hill with a garage and then sometimes it's hard to get out of the driveway.
yes, sir.
So what I got to do something if that?
No, sir. We're just here to help you to refinance. So,
Well,
help you to.
now when if we refinance, does that make that but though?
Again, sir.
If we
refinance.
if we refinance, will that make but that though?
Again, sir.
I said if we refinance, will that make but then though? Well, would it be like that but then?
Again, what?
Well,
The word, sir.
you go to the bank, right? And then they're like, "Oh, you want to refinance?" And then they're like, "Bat that though." But if that can be, if such.
Yes, sir. Because we have here a competitive rate with a 4% interest.
You have 4% interest?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so what does that exactly mean then? Because if it can then my coffee table's broken. I just noticed it. I can't believe this. My coffee table's cracked.
What, sir? Your coffee table?
Yeah, my coffee table's cracked. I literally just noticed while I was on the phone with you. It's got a big crack in it. That's the problem with.
Yes, sir.
That's the problem with having a house because you have a house and then the coffee table's broken and you're like, what do you do? But if you have, so I refinance, but then how does this all work? Like I tell you, like, all right, I'm going to refinance but what if I don't know if it's worth it? But then
it's all up to you, sir. We're just here to give you some information and guidance and all about refinancing.
Well, that is the thing, though. If you have the information and you know what's going on, then you can make a good decision on how to proceed. If so, then could be right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I mean, I appreciate the call. If then, but so.
Yes, sir. But you're not interested right now, sir.
Well, I don't know if I refinance, if that will then be, if can be.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know. I gotta get information that would be detrimental to the cause of the conjunction.
Yes, sir.
Which is a high probability that it's a good such then, but I don't. It could be that it might not be if then.
Yes, sir.
You know.
So I'll ask you again.
What bank are you calling from?
Again, sir.
What bank are you calling from?
You mean the location, sir?
Well, no, the bank. Like what's the name of your company?
Oh, Refi Solutions, sir.
Oh, the one on the hill.
Yes, sir.
You guys are up on the hill, up there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe you can send me something, some information, so I can make an informed, educated guess.
See, sir, if you are really interested, I can connect you to one of my team members so that they will explain it to you all.
Well, I would like that because information is power.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I am just here to confirm your information about your property.
My property is it's on a hill. It's got a garage, and there's electricity. And
so you have like a property, sir?
We have a property, and it has grass around it, and then there's a house in the middle, and then it's on a big hill, and the driveway I usually slip down.
But just here, the property is
It's the one. It's the one that. It's the one that's in that town where the place is.
765 Sherman Avenue.
Well, that doesn't sound familiar. That doesn't sound familiar, but it's the it's the place. Where people go and they're like, "Oh, hey." And they say, What are you doing? And I'm like, "Oh, nothing. Did you ring my doorbell?" And they're like, "Yeah, I rang it." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even hear it." And then the coffee table's cracked. So, yeah, so if you switch me to somebody, I'll be more than happy to talk to them and litigate.
So, but first, sir, I'll just ask you.
Are you being disingenuous?
Again, sir?
Are you being disingenuous?
What do you mean, sir?
Well, disingenuous, like you're cold. Like are you?
Yes.
You're cold. Today it's cold outside. It snowed yesterday.
Yes.
Yes, it snowed yesterday in the town that I'm from.
Yes. And then, sir?
Correctamundo.
And then, yes, sir.
I used to have a music teacher in elementary school, and she used to warm up our vocal cords by going ta ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta 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 ti 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 ta. Her name was Mrs. Cameron. Her name was Mrs. Cameron, and she'd be like, "My name is Mrs. Cameron, Cameron, Cameron. My name is Mrs. Cameron. Sit down." So anyway, I would like to talk to your advisor.
For what reason, sir?
To talk about the refinance of my car.
Oh, but first, sir, I just confirm your property so that can connect you to our team members. That's fine.
Yeah, I have a property where I paid a bank, so that it looks like I'll probably meet the requirements.
Sherman Avenue, so unfortunately, sir, I didn't match you on your property records in my system, but that's okay. I just need to ask you a few additional quick questions. So, what type of property is this? Is this single family detached townhome or condo, sir?
It's a place where they people sleep and stuff, and then we have electric and we have gas, and like we sleep here. So that's.
What is this, sir?
It's a home where people sleep. That's what you usually do.
Single family, sir?
It's I don't do it like that. I mean, I have one wife and that's it. So I don't have multiple wives. So I just have one family that I'm from.
What do you think is this, sir? Is this single family detached townhome or
it doesn't have a detached garage, no. It doesn't have a detached garage. It has a garage, but it's not detached.
So is this a townhome, sir?
I don't know what a town. I'm in a town. I don't know. It's not a town home per se, which could be extravagant at times.
So what do you think, sir, about the three options? Is this single family type, single family detached, or townhome or condo?
Well, there's three options. It's either pull out, don't pull out, or contraception. And I always say this. Contraception is probably your best way to do it. If you were to weigh all your options, it's probably best. You have a 98% chance of not conceiving at that point.
And then, sir?
And then such then.